What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shauna and I am a recovering addict. I have been sober since September 27th, 2016, and in today's video we're going to do a couple of things. Mainly we're just playing with some new things. I did pick up the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Jackie Aina palette, so I am going to play in that today. I also purchased a mini version of the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, which is new. But the star of the show today is going to be testing out the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. So I'm going to give you a wear time test. Going to do... Hey, buddy.
What's that noise?
Mommy's talking. Mommy's making a video. If you want to stay in here, that's okay, but you have to be quiet, okay?
Why?
Because Mommy's making a video really fast.
Could I touch some makeup?
Yes, you can touch some makeup.
And a brush.
Yeah, you can touch a brush.
I like the one with the Pac-Mans in it.
Yeah, you want these two? You can go play with those in your bedroom.
And you can even use them for makeup too.
You can go play with them in your bedroom if you want.
But I want some makeup.
Okay, well, how about this? Let Mommy do this video, and then you can play in some makeup, okay? Sound good? Okay.
Because I want some makeup for I can use in my bedroom.
Oh, you want to do makeup in your bedroom? You can play with makeup in your bedroom. You can do that, but Mommy has to film this first, okay?
What?
Mommy's on. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, guys, so as I was saying, the star of the show is going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I'll be able to do a wear time test for you and let you know how I feel about that. If you want to see how this foundation performs on me, then just keep on watching. You guys know I do my eyes first, so let's dip into this palette. This is the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, if you have been living under a rock. And then this is the... Oh, brush came out. So I'm going to take this ginger shade and pop that into my crease using it as a transition shade. I'm just using little circular motions to blend it in there. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Credit. Using my Morphe M431, I'm going to pack that into the crease and then we'll blend it out after. And picking up that Morphe M330 again and not adding any additional product, I'm just going to blend those two together. Alright, next I'm going to take this shade Edges using my Morphe M443 and just clean up along the upper part of the lid. And just very lightly going in. Alright, now I'm going to do, I'm going to cut my crease like halfway and put on the shade Wigglese. This is the shade that actually really made me want the palette. When Jackie swatched it on her channel, I was like, yes, your palette will be mine. Alright, I'm going to take my finger to dip into Wigglese. In typical Anastasia form, the shimmers do tend to apply better with a finger, so. Alright, now I'm going to go back into that shade Credit just to blend out the shimmer with that crease color using my Morphe M507. Taking this liner from Beauty For Real and just going to do some eyeliner. do for the eyes right now. We will finish them up after I put on the foundation. So I really, really don't like doing foundation with a sponge. I know that is like not the norm, especially for people around my age. You guys, I fucking hate it. Like, it just shears out so badly. It's not as bad with like an Ulta sponge, but like all the other sponges I've used have been trash. So with that, that was a really long way of saying I'm not going to try this foundation with a sponge. I prefer a brush, so that is what I'm going to use. But we will still do a wear time test. And if you don't like it, sorry. I really hate using a sponge. But anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and prime our face with the No Problem Prime Essence. I really, really like this stuff. It actually does work. It does minimize pores very, very well. And to fill in the wrinkles up top, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Prep and Blur Stick. I'm going to take 2 pumps. We'll see if that'll be enough. Alright, this foundation is, you get 1 fluid ounce. It was $38, I believe. And it is a medium luminous coverage. So normally I go for a matte finish, so it'll be very interesting to see how oily I look at the end of the day. I have no idea what the temperature is supposed to be. As I'm filming this, it is about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. And if the temperature is anything like it was yesterday, it's not too hot. It's actually kind of cold yesterday. So we will see how this holds up and if it's even actually hot outside. My foundation brush that I use, by the way, is a Morphe M444. Yep, you can see that it has that luminosity to it. My lights are really making it pick up almost like I have a very, very minimal highlight, which we know on this channel can't relate. So what I'm going to do is finish up my face, and then I'll finish up my eyes as well, and then when we come back, we will try out this Damn Girl mascara together. So I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back. As you can see, my face is done and my eyes are finished up. So to finish up the eyes, I just used a little bit of Supreme underneath and then blended it out with edges. Oh my god, I forgot the inner corner highlight. We can't do a Jackie Aina palette review without an inner corner highlight. She would never. So I think for that, because the look is very, very warm, I'm going to take this shade here called Soleil. I'm just using my pinky. Pop that right in the inner corner. And a little bit of highlight on the brow bone. Okay, now we're done with the eyes. Now. Alright. Let's go ahead and try this Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. Every single review I've seen on it, like, I've been so impressed with what happens to the lashes. We know how I feel about my lashes and them not working at this point, so it takes a lot to impress me. So we'll see. I'll never forget the first time my son saw me use an eyelash curler, and he's like, what the hell is that? Although he didn't say hell, because he's 4, which I'm shocked he hasn't actually sworn in front of me yet, because I don't show it on camera, but y'all, I have a mouth. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that. Okay, I will say this. I'm already liking this better than the Better Than Sex. The Better Than Sex is actually not even in a top anything for me. Alright, let's go in for layer number 2. I don't know if it's because I bought the mini, but it picks up so much product, I just had to like shove a shit ton back in there. It does let me apply another coat really easily without looking too clumpy. I mean, I'm just going to accept the fact that I will never have pretty lashes unless I get lash extensions. It is what it is. So it's fine. I mean, if it thickened, but I mean, you can't see anything because of the black liner, so it didn't lengthen at all. But whatever. So let's go ahead and put on a lipstick. Should we do a monochromatic moment? Let's do a monochromatic moment. This is the Ofra liquid lip in the shade Monaco. All right, now let's spray. It's obviously just a tiny little mini, but it's the hangover setting spray. Ooh, it's wet. Oh shit. Like V wet, man. So that is it, you guys. That is the finished look. I will come back and do check-ins throughout the day. I film on my phone, so let me see what time it is. It is currently 9:39 in the morning. So yeah, I must have started at 8:30. So it's been on for about an hour. It's really pretty. Yeah, so far I really like it. So I will do check-ins and hopefully we have a better experience than we did with the Urban Decay. So I will check in shortly, guys. Bye. Alright guys, this is my first check-in. So let's take a look here. It is settling into my line right here. And you know, breaking up right there, settling and cracking right there. But I usually just buff that out. It does transfer a little bit when I do that. But around the nose looks really good. I'll show you guys. So it's not breaking up there at all. It hasn't settled into the wrinkles too bad. Yeah, it still just looks like healthy skin. I will say this though, you can kind of feel that this is on. And I don't mean because it is a bit, it's kind of sticky and it's actually kind of cold here today. Normally we're still in like the 90s and right now we're only in the 70s, or if you're international, right now it's like 22 Celsius and we're used to like 30, 35. So, yeah, I'm not sweating like I normally would or anything like that, but you can feel that it's on and it is sticky. And I did set with a setting powder for my concealer, but I also did set with a finishing powder for the rest of the face, and it's still a little sticky. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that I was able to kind of pull some off just rubbing my finger across there. It's not terrible, but I was able to do that. So I think whatever's making it luminous, it kind of makes it feel tacky. I think that's a better word for it, is slightly tacky, but the finish is still really, really pretty. I do like it. I like that it doesn't look too matte. I'm used to settling there, so that's not a big deal, but I will say this. I wore my sunglasses today, and I don't have those marks like I normally get. So that for me is kind of a plus. Could it be that it's not as hot? Absolutely. And I did not mention this at the beginning of the video, but I am in the shade 130N, if you want a shade match to me. But yeah, so this is first check-in 6.5 hours later, and so far I'm still really liking it. It's just that you can feel that it's on and it is a little sticky, but I will make sure to check in again. Bye guys. All right guys, this is my final check-in. I know I didn't do as many as I normally do. It was just, it's Sunday, so it's very chaotic with children and family. But anyway, let's take a look at how the foundation is. It is 8 p.m. right now, so I have now been wearing this for almost 12 hours, and let's take a look. So you can probably see in the lights that there is some shine. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, given that it is a dewy or luminous finish. Let's do the oil test. My fingers are a bit shiny compared to, yeah, you can see the difference. Oh yeah, the nose always gets super shiny for me. Here we go. And then here, let's do this finger. So yeah, but that's, I'm used to that. Even with my matte finishes, I always get oily right here and on the chin. But it's actually not that bad. I mean, this is far better than the dumpster fire that was the Urban Decay Stay Naked or whatever the hell that was called. It has settled into my fine lines, and you can see them. Well, I hope you can see there's like a line right there that it's really settled into. It is starting to sink in up here a little bit more. So it's almost like the blurring stick we used isn't working. And then right here. And then this line as well. But I can still buff it out? Yeah, I can buff out the nasal labials, but not so much this right here. But if we get up close to the nose, that looks good too. It's maybe a bit broken up, but not too bad. Yeah, right there. Nothing compared to the Urban Decay Stay Naked. So I really, really like this foundation. Like I said in my last check-in, it does feel sticky, and it still kind of does. It's not humid here today at all. It's very cool. So I don't know if that's whatever makes it a luminous foundation, if that's what that is. But yeah, you can definitely tell it's on when you wear it. I don't think it looks bad. It doesn't, I mean, obviously it looks like you're wearing foundation because your skin is perfect, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look like that, but it does feel a little bit sticky, and you can feel that it is on. And like I showed you earlier right here, it can be a bit removed. It's nothing terrible. I mean, it didn't leave like this huge streak. So I really like the foundation. I would definitely recommend it if you don't mind that you're gonna feel like it's on. So yeah, that is my review on that. As always, guys, if you could like this video and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I am consistently going once a week. Hopefully that stays together. And please do follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at Recovered Feminist. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!